we go. All right. We are in. Yeah. Always brought beer. Okay, so, welcome to the stream. We're going to have people pop in throughout. Caleb's in here as well. So this is all about recording remotely. Recording a band live off the floor and producing them. So Robin will be our producer of sorts. And also going to be playing, right?
Yeah, I guess I could. I don't have my guitar right now, but
okay,
grab it later.
At some point, we've got time.
But since I'm the producer, could you try that one more time again with a little more feeling?
Yeah. Which part?
I'll just take it from the top.
Oh man, I was gonna say, is it just me in general? Like, be more feeling. Okay, let's see here. So, yeah, I think.
So there's the talkback issue. You want to mute that talkback when you start playing, obviously.
I did. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? It's operator error. It's the routing. There we go. Now.
That works. Nice.
That kind of thing. How does it sound, Robin?
Sounded great.
Any balance things we should tweak?
Overall, it's pretty good. I can hear everybody quite clearly and distinctly.
Okay, excellent.
Bass sounds nice and warm and boomy. And
Travis, tell them about the bass.
Yeah, it's got 4 strings. I used 2 of them. I don't know what the other 2 are called.
Oh, you've opened a huge can of worms, bass player humor.
Oh no! We're not going there.
Did you hear the joke about the 3 musicians and the drummer?
Oh, ouch! Wow.
Wow. Why?
Yeah,
why?
The door was open. I just had to walk through it.
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can set up a little talkback mic for the guys here.
Hi there.
So this you should hear 13, 14.
I was just thinking about this particular stream and this particular day and the fact that it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right, hey?
Yeah.
Why is that not... Oh, that's why. Okay, hold tight. Sample rate. That would do it.
Aha.
Yeah. Now, we should have all kinds of... Yeah. Huh. What if we do this? So, yeah, we got the room in there now, and then... What? Sorry, nobody can see what I'm doing right now, but maybe that's what I should be sharing, hey?
But there's a universal language when you hear things like, huh.
Like,
Yeah.
Neat.
It generally means we're not quite there yet.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
The more optimistic way. Let's try. So that. Why is that not working?
I think the plugin you're looking for is Beat Detective. Ooh, ouch! Again.
Yep, that.
That's the one.
Yep.
No.
Listen.
Ah. Ah.
Why is this so difficult this morning? Why can't I think? Rooms. Where are the rooms here? Comp record. See, none of this is labeled right now, which is really helpful. I'm sure this is riveting. Okay, mono audio track. Room. We're gonna try this one instead. In 3. Okay.
Hi.
Just a day in the life. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Too many days. Comp record. Oh, it'll be 19. That's what it'll be. There we go. Okay. So now you should get some of that, I think.
Hi.
Can you hear them any better, Robin, yet?
Give me a check.
Hi. Hello there.
Yep.
Hi.
They're still a little low, but very clearly audible.
Perfect.
And super noisy, probably.
It's a little noisy, but
Yeah.
Noise isn't too bad.
So
This is exactly the recording studio experience.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't have Mute-O-Matic in
Except
it.
for one of us needs to go take a smoke.
Yeah.
Now that we're set up, let's stop for 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Smoke break. Smoke break. Range. Okay, well, that'll just stop you from getting killed by it, but I'll have to remember to mute it, I think.
Yeah.
Unless we do this. How about that?
That's really nice.
That's better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
It's just really noisy. That's all.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
How's it? Is it noisy for you, Robin?
no, not too bad.
Okay, great. Yes. Excellent. Does it? Yeah, it looks like that. No, it's not getting to Robin. Oh, this is awesome. There.
That's something.
It's something.
Yeah. The New York Times calls it ... something.
Something. Yeah. How about that?
Yeah, I can hear everybody through the HQ channel now.
Perfect.
Okay. Awesome. So then if I do this, but you won't hear me either. So, okay.
It's
Cool.
fine. It'll work.
This will work.
Yeah.
Great. So if you're just joining us on Facebook or YouTube, throw us a comment. Join us in Session Wire Studio if you can. And so we're going to record a tune.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
So right now, just so you know,
Yep.
when you're talking, you're getting talkback and through the HQ. So
I know.
You got an Elvi slap on your
Well,
wrist.
I think we're going to bail on the...
Just so you know, for all those out in streaming land, they'll be going, wow,
yeah. How about this instead?
Echoplex.
How's that?
That's perfect.
That's perfect? Okay. We'll forego the talkback stream altogether. Okay. It's early.
Yeah.
Got a coffee. What do you want to do?
Well, it's up to the producer. Really.
Yeah, producer, what should we
Yeah.
do here?
Oh yeah, that's me. Cheers. Well, we've had
C sharp.
days and days of pre-production here, and now is the big moment. So we're gonna play that thing that you guys wanted to play.
Awesome. Okay. We'll
Run it down from the top,
Yeah.
boys.
should we play to a click?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Well, sure, you got to play to a click so that you can grid it and tune it. and
Exactly.
yeah,
So we've
and maybe replace the drums with different sounds.
With somebody else.
Somebody else.
So yeah, we'll play some.
want to stick to A?
Yeah. Okay, might as well.
What are we doing the same vibe that we just kind of did there?
Sure. Yeah.
100-ish. Where?
I fall into the ish category.
Yeah.
I live in the margins, you know.
Well, if you took my whole track and just slid it to the left about one notch, I'd probably play in time.
Yeah.
Well, we'll let the producer worry about that. He'll make the call. He'll say, yeah, that sounded bad or good, and
But we've been working on this AI thing, and it doesn't matter because you can just play whatever you want, and then we just hit this button and it says no suck,
yeah.
and it just fixes everything.
Yeah.
So here's I gotta send a click to you guys. Hopefully it's not ripping everybody's heads off. Uh-oh. Pro Tools, what are you doing to me?
No.
Yeah. Maybe my keyboard just died. What the?
Oh, your menus are gray.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know.
No click.
Let's see, you got a bit of gray area out there.
Okay, now they're
Oh,
back.
Sometimes Ava just has a minute.
Oh
A
man,
personal moment.
Yeah.
it just makes me sweat. It's like I spent all this time prepping and okay, so let's get this here. Click is working. Oh, that would be why. It's having a hard time with everything that I'm running on this machine right now.
Are you on the M1?
I am on the M1, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Gonna need the M1 studio. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So, give us some notes. What do we do?
It's a little early in the morning for that. No, that was great. Coming through, everything is coming through great, and liking the way all the sounds are working together. The nice warm bass and the nice clinky. That's not a very good word for it. Crisp Telecaster.
Pinky.
And
I like that.
Clinky. Well, it's kind of accurate, but it doesn't sound very good. But yeah, no, it sounded good here. So maybe we should. I guess we don't have to really. Well, I guess we should dive into the background for future viewers, etc.
The background of Session Wire.
And what's exactly happening right now? For those people that are watching, I mean, I'm 1,200 kilometers ish away from where you guys are at. You guys are all mic'd up and recording, and I'm over here and I'm listening to you, and it's just like I'm on the other side of the glass. So that opens up a lot of opportunities.
Absolutely, and with future versions of Session Wire, we'll have remote desktop control as well, so you could be controlling my computer like it's your own, just operating it and recording us exactly like we're on the other side of the glass. It's
so everything would have been the same, except it would have been me staring at the screen, going,
trying to figure out all the routing and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And then you guys could go for a smoke.
Yeah,
That's the real business right there.
the smokes.
Yeah. So, and now, at this point, I mean, we could get into the weeds with what exactly we're trying to do in terms of the final product for the song. We got nice bed track down. What happens next? And we could, if we had prepped this, we could invite somebody with, say, I don't know, a Hammond organ, or fill in the blank to layer onto this track.
True. Well,
or
Kevin's in the room right now. We could do that.
Oh, is he? I can't
so.
see him in there.
Did he leave? He might have left. He left.
Oh. Well, we can get him back. I can see him in.
Yeah.
You wanna,
Anyway.
do a punch? Or?
I think we'll do another kind of take and maybe try a different feel. Try it straight.
Sure.
Yeah. What's the overall form you're shooting for in terms of the arc of the thing, or is it just a wing it form?
There's no form. I don't know if you saw the look on Ryan's face, but there's no form. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just kind of winging this one, but maybe we'll do another take, and then I will transfer you the stems, and you can have a look at them in your session there.
Yeah. Okay. That would
We'll
be
do
good.
that. Sure.
Well, one thing that came up yesterday in the live stream that's probably of interest to our viewers. You sent me all the drums in a zip file, and I dropped them into Logic, and then I was immediately confronted by the fact that I had to actually do a mix of all the drums.
Yeah.
Which is time-consuming. So what you ended up doing instead was sending me just a stereo stem of the mix that you've got going on, which is a huge time saver.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
for most situations, and then you can also send me the zip file of all the individual drums, and I can, do whatever I want with them.
Yeah, so I just set up a little bus here, so I'll record the drums on a stereo mix, and I'll send you drums, guitar, and bass, and you can import them and play them back to us, and we'll see how they sound.
Why don't we do, just for the sake of interactivity,
Yeah.
why don't we do like a little bit of a whose line is it anyway? Ask the people in the comment section for a feel, and we'll play it.
Yeah.
Record it.
Yeah.
Like wall shuffle, key of G, just kind of
That's definitely the
have
idea.
some people produce it from the chat.
That's totally the idea. We need more people in the chat in order to do that.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. But let me just see who's watching here. Got a few viewers here. If you're watching on Facebook, say hi. I should probably do a little TikTok thing while we're in here as well. So, yeah. Thank you to, while we're just in a break here, thanks to Travis Switzer and Ryan Davidson for joining both, live in our, I can hear myself talking through my phone. turn that down. Both very talented musicians. Travis, 5-time Canadian Country Music Award Association Bass Player of the Year. Brian Davison, two-time Canadian Country Music Association Guitar Player of the Year and 2-time Grammy nominee.
Right on.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And then there's me. So
And then
you're
there's
stuck with me. Yeah.
Come on.
I have nothing.
and the Oscar goes to.
It takes a village to build an idiot. And that idiot me.
Well, why don't we do another take of this?
Sure.
And
Or you want to do the same thing?
we'll do it. We'll play it kind of like more straight. Let's see how that feels.
What if you put Bernie Purdy and Prince in a blender?
Ooh. That could be tricky. Okay. We'll try this out. I know what I was going to do. Yeah, you guys are just going to have to be patient with me as we do this. I'm going to have to do some TikToks and stuff while we're...
I'm okay.
We good?
Coffee.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think, man?
We got the good coffee.
All good, brother.
All right. Here we go. Straight this time.
Sure.
All right.
No, I have no bass.
Yeah, I lost your bass too.
I've got lots of bass.
You got lots of bass?
I got bass.
That's why I was only playing one note because I can't.
Did you play bass? Did you play bass? How's that, Ryan?
I still need more than that.
You still need more than that?
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, you heard me change that? Oh, you need more?
No, that's good.
Oh.
I had to actually look at his fingers, but I couldn't follow it.
I have the whole time.
Well, that makes one of us. Mix 4, mix 3. Weird. Okay, well now that we can all hear each other, do you want to do that again? That was kind of fun.
I'd love to.
Yeah. We'll do that again, and then we'll see if Robin wants to play something on that.
Are you gonna send it over here?
Yeah, I'll send it over here after we do this one.
Okay.
Nobody could hear bass in here except for Travis.
I'm a bass player. We're important.
Here we go. Same thing.
ubiquitous Pro Tools crash. Kind of floating around the time, anyways. One more. Oh, why you do that?
Why?
Why did you do that to me?
Yeah. Okay.
What's your session at?
Was that
256.
256? Yeah. But I'm running Streamlabs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, that's Robin. I thought that was something in here.
Yeah.
It's like, check everything.
Sorry.
Let's do it again. We'll start start super simple, and maybe we'll by that second time pass through, we'll build it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
cool.
that's a good idea. Okay, here we go. There we go.
All right.
That's better.
That'll do it.
Avant-garde into... Let's call it Avant Blues. How about that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take all of these files here, and I'm going to export them. I think. Ooh, why?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Great. Coffee's kicking.
Doing good.
Excellent. Great. Export clips as files. Interleaved.
So you're sending me the whole shooting match, or you just sent...
I'm just going to send you drums, bass, and guitar.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. Except we're going to have to commit this bed, I think. Or the guitar. Well, actually, we're going to have to commit the guitar and the bass, because they both have some processing on them. Using the Ampeg B15.
Beauty.
Yeah. And a little Fairchild compressor on the bass.
Lovely.
Beauty.
That's probably why my system's having a hard time.
Well, you don't have to use it. Just get rid of it.
I kind of have to, you know.
Ouch.
No, that's come on. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, beauty or Brendan?
Off to a good start. So, just a little bit off topic, but we had that session yesterday with Jeff. So we had a live session with Jeff Silverman yesterday. He was going over mixing in Dolby Atmos, and I went and bought the Dolby Atmos renderer last night and was messing around with it. It's awesome.
It's amazing. I think Dolby Atmos. I might be doing some mixes in Dolby Atmos coming up here.
Cool. Neat.
Yeah. All right, here comes some files for you.
All right.
Compress these. See how my computer handles that.
Like the Letterman band here for.
Yeah.
You want chasers while you do this?
Yeah. Little.
Okay, so I got accept incoming file transfer from Brendan.
Yeah. Do you want to share your screen so everybody can see what's going on?
Yeah. Well, I'll get the holo mirrors, I guess, if I do that, but
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
That's right.
yeah.
Teamwork's make dreams work.
But down in the lower left-hand corner there, you can see I'm receiving the file.
Mm-hmm.
It's showing the transfer speed and the size of the file and all that goodness.
Do you have a Logic session up and running?
I do, yeah.
Awesome.
I'll re-show that. I have the Dolby Atmos thing up on my screen. Okay, for that. There we go.
Okay.
So what tempo were you at?
That was 100.
Ish.
Yeah. For the most part.
When I type ish into Logic, it's not working. Okay. Okay, download archive 1.
While you're doing that,
So,
I'm going to enable your HQ audio stream as well.
okay, so thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've got these 3 files that you sent in this directory, so I'm just going to select these and drag them into my session here. And create new tracks. Oh, you're at 44.1.
I'm at 48. Oh, I exported them as 44 on maybe. Oops.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh well, not the end of the day. It's CD quality now. I have to.
That's my line.
96.
Need to kill my iPhone because it's
Send it on 192.
driving me crazy here. Okay, so I got the files in here, 44.1. I don't think we need to rebounce them.
I don't think
It's
so.
an interesting concept that you could be at 48 and I'm at 44.1,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not going to really matter.
That's right.
Oh, I know. Why don't I add a session where I send?
I was going to say.
This is the real world here, folks. Okay, session wire send stereo. And, come on, you can do it. There we go. That was easy. So now if I do the same thing,
That's definitely a Brendan issue.
how's that?
It's great. Bass is a little hot, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
throw a little mix on there for us.
Yeah. A lot of bass.
Yeah. Can we hear that one more time? Yeah, great.
There, how's that?
Sounds better.
I just press the mute button here.
Yeah.
The volume of the bass is the least of its problems.
There's a lot of low end in this. Can we get rid of that?
Yeah.
Here's the bass player's favorite mixer.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
I've
awesome.
got these all captured here on my DAW, and I can do whatever I want with them, which is kind of interesting. So one thing that this hopefully opens up for people is the idea that everybody manages their own session,
Mm-hmm.
usually in SessionWire, although there's probably going to be an agreement that one session will be like the master session.
That's right. that's kind of how we've got it going on. I've kind of got the master session here. I'm gonna do a little TikTok thing while we're. This is
Better comb my hair here.
yeah, comb your hair. Look good. We'll wait for some people to join here. Where can I put this where they can kind of see? Yeah, it's precarious, but it'll do.
Sick.
This entire thing is precarious.
What's that?
This entire thing is precarious.
We're yeah. Notifying viewers that you're live. Hey, there you go. Great. Hosts must be 18 or older to go live.
Oh, no.
You guys 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Keep going. I like how it like encourages you too.
Keep going.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Slow down. Hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
Work on your left hand.
Oh man.
Keep up the work. You're doing a job.
Yeah. So it looks like Robin's gonna throw some guitar on here really quick.
Oh, I see some bias effects happening.
He sees some buys at a Black Friday deal. Hey, if you're just joining our TikTok stream, go to our Facebook Live, and then come into Session Wire Studio.
Oh, nice.
Actually, you know, might have to jump over to Instagram here. Go on Instagram.
So the first part is
Yeah.
so why don't we try doing the well, I'd have to listen to the whole thing here, but it's not really so in this particular take there's not a whole lot of room to noodle over the noodling.
I think the first half you could noodle over.
Yeah, like I definitely didn't play like there would be another guitar player.
Yeah.
Like it was me.
Yeah, so
Should we do another one?
We could do a take that's more sparse.
Can he play with us live right now?
He can play. We just can't listen to him.
So we won't hear him.
We won't hear him, but he'll hear what you're playing.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that?
You want to try that, Robin?
sorry, run that by me once again.
We'll do another take of this, and
Sure.
and Ryan will play like somebody else is going to play, and yeah,
Okay.
it'll be
Same
great.
thing in A,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
A blues,
Yeah.
Okay.
A sort of blues.
Kind of. Yeah.
kind of blues, semi blues.
In and out of the blues.
Yeah.
If you're just joining our Instagram, head to our Facebook Live. There's a link. You can actually join us in the Session Wire studio, and you'll hear this
I'm gonna play a little.
the way that it's supposed to sound.
Southern rock, kind of 2 feet.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you guys let it rip, and I'll just mute these tracks here, and I'll relinquish my screen share. There you go.
Sure.
You could have done that for me, though, right?
I could have done that, yeah. But
Another thing-
I'm not that kind of person. Okay, I think we're good here. So let's do one more. This is the one though. This is it.
This is it.
It's
Okay.
the last one.
We're gonna do kind of a more of a Southern rock, Dire Straits thing with this one.
Are we?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I might do the 16th note thing at the
I gotta
last pass
simplify
through.
it too because we got another guitar.
Yeah.
Won't take up all the space anymore. Let's do it.
Okay. like that.
Nice.
All right.
That's great. All right.
Yeah, if you're just joining our Instagram stream, go to our Facebook Live, click the link, join us in the studio here. What are we going to do here? Disarm. I need to commit these. Commit. Select tracks, yes.
Commit. That's just like tape, right?
Kinda. I think, yeah. Yeah, let's pretend.
Let's pretend. I'm having a real hard time getting a lot of output out of this bias effects thing for some reason. I don't know why.
Are you driving it hard enough?
Oh, there's lots going in the front end. It's just coming out the back end is not so much.
Oh, you might have to throw a little compressor after it or something. And
Yeah, gotta do something because it's not working for me.
it's not good enough. Compressing. And here they come.
Okay, accepting file transfer. And then back to compressor.
Once again, if you're just joining the stream, we're live in the studio. Go to our Facebook page. Join us in SessionWire Studio using the link. And thanks again to Travis Switzer, Ryan Davidson for generously donating their time to play live for you.
Yeah, thanks guys. That's amazing.
You're welcome.
No problem.
Glad to be
Really
here.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here comes archive 2. So Brendan just dragged the file over onto my video. I accepted it. Did the direct transfer. Now it's showing up in my Finder. So show it in Finder. And I'll do screen share here. Sharing my screen. So here's archive 2 zip. There's the files. And drag these in here. Just do it that way. It's easy. Okay, there we go. This one. All right.
Typing.
So, one tricky thing a lot of people, when they're starting to use SessionWire, run into is this selected track on input setting in Logic, which is back on for me. I turned it off, but I don't know. You ever, if you don't select the track, you don't get input.
Yeah, input monitoring only for the selected track. Yeah.
You hear that okay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's super dry, hey?
It's super dry?
Try it again. You are not coming through the HQ stream.
Oh, no wonder it's dry. Okay, let's try this.
That's definitely not dry.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you pan your guitars like pan Ryan's guitar one way and yours the other? Would that be annoying?
And the bass is super loud.
The bass is loud. Well, maybe if you played quieter.
Yeah. And the drums are super hot. Quiet. There we go.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. ended abruptly.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Nice. For joining in Instagram, head to the link in the chat here that I just posted, and you can join us in Session Wire Studio. But you, yeah, that sounded good.
I'm struggling to hear what's going on here with this. It's still not loud enough for me in the monitor, but
Interesting.
Is that a great here?
Yeah, there's great balance here.
all right. Well, I didn't record any of that, but
Why not?
so what do we do now?
Well, what time do you have to go, Travis? You're cutting out early, eh?
Yeah, probably in the next 10 minutes I'll have to jet.
Yeah, this is an okay time, I think. We can cut the guys loose if we want.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got what we need out of them. And
Thanks, guys.
much appreciated, guys.
Ryan, you can hang around if you want.
Yeah. That's fine.
This is over in 30 minutes, so
Yeah.
yeah. Travis, you can. Yeah, you want to take your that bag with you there too?
You know, why don't I No, I should pack up now.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Robin, you want to throw a guitar down while we're
Yeah, sure.
packing up here?
I got it a bit louder, so I'll take another crack at it here.
Sure.
I can actually hear myself.
Sounds good.
I have a similar problem with bias effects for output.
Yeah, hey.
Some of the patches are, you get like lots of front end and not a lot of back end, and it's,
There's got to be a trick to that.
yeah, I have to work on it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, this whole plug-in guitar thing is all news to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here.
Try this one more time. And thanks again so much for your time today, guys. Amazing.
Our pleasure.
Yeah. Awesome. This is working. Yeah, great. Awesome. All right, I'm going to lose you for a second, Robin. I'm going to mute the talkback here too while we're. All right. How's it sound?
Oh, I noodled. A noodle was had. I guess you didn't hear any of that. I can play it back for if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Well, some of it anyway. Etc.
Yeah. That's great.
Noodlerama.
Yeah. Sounds really good.
Yeah, that does sound really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So at this point, you'd probably send the file back and continue working on the song, and et cetera. We could bring anybody into this call just by sending them a link, have them record their part on it, and yeah.
And that would be a good one to do for future live stream.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Just like randomly beam somebody in.
Yeah.
Yeah, might have to fake it a little bit.
Exactly.
Like, oh, hey, Kevin, how's it going? Imagine that you're standing in front of your B3 organ right now.
Oh, man. Well, we would schedule it much like a normal session, arrange the time and have everybody in the room at the same time. And
But, and other, if there's somebody else in the band or whatever, and they were like not here, not in the session, but wanted to bring them in and get their opinion on some, you send them a link. And we just got word that we've got the iPhone version is imminent.
amazing.
So
Yeah.
somebody was on their phone or on an iPad or something like that, and they had AirPods, they could just join the session and listen and go, yeah, that's great, or that sucks, or whatever. In their opinion.
In their opinion, yeah. Well, that's just your opinion.
They hung up. What does that mean?
Oh goodness. Well, this has been great. If anybody has any questions, I'm keeping an eye on the Facebook live stream here. Check the YouTube stream out. See what's going on there as well. Oh goodness, that's creepy.
And it's worth pointing out for the viewers in the audience that we will have direct streaming right out of SessionWire, so you won't need to have third-party apps to do that kind of thing.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh yes, we have some people watching on YouTube. Hey, everybody in YouTube.
Hey there.
Ryan Conley. Yeah, this tech needs to fall into the right hands. I'll keep trying to find the right people to help your project have success. Amazing. Appreciate it. Who has two of their vocal feeding from two sources? That would have been me at one point. I think I'm also coming back through Robin's audio interface. We've kind of figured out that there's some kind of crosstalk.
It seems clean
there.
now. I think I got that problem sorted.
It was still happening a little bit there.
Was it?
Yeah, now that your guitar isn't armed, it seems to be better. Let me see here. Chat publicly. Oh, yeah, we've got a few people watching here. Let's see. Yeah. I can hear my voice coming back.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's something we can explore. Welcome back, Caleb. Anybody have any questions? Please put them in the chat. If you have any questions for Ryan can answer questions as well. If you have guitar questions. Both Robin and Ryan, believe it or not, are not using any amps There are no microphones on guitar cabs in here. It's all bias effects. So we can do some tweaking of sounds after, and I think that's what this afternoon's live stream is going to be. It's going to be me in here, just kind of tweaking some sounds and basically doing a live mix. And you can feel free to join that if you would like. I'm going to situate myself over there for that one, I think, in my comfy chair. My back is starting to
So I have a question.
guff. Yeah.
How long have you been using bias effects?
Me or Ryan?
Ryan,
Only about a month now.
about a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Me, it's a couple days, so I'm super green. Did you mention earlier that you were having a similar issue where there's lots coming in the front end, but
Yeah.
not so much?
Sometimes I have that issue, and then other times the whole area on the bottom where it has the input and output would be grayed out on
Yeah.
certain patches, and I'd have to kind of like shut it down and restart it, and it would come back. What it ended up doing is I ended up going through all the patches for like pop and rock and saving them under the favorites modified, because as soon as you leave a patch, it asks you if you want to save it or ignore it.
Right.
And I've got 3 or 4 that work really great for everything, and one that I use like with this pedal board here. I use the pedals, but with just an amp with no pedals or anything on bias effects, which sounds great. I would never guess that it wasn't an amp. Like when if you told me it was, I would believe you. It's really interesting.
Right on. Well, I'll have to dive into it a bit more. Yeah, right now I'm on a patch, and it's all grayed out at the bottom.
Yeah, I had that same thing. It's a little weird. I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah, there's lots to figure out, so I have to get those guys on the line. I was just saying yesterday, I got this much maligned Fender Cyber Twin.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you remember that amp or not, but it was
Yep.
a huge flop. But the cool thing about it is that a lot of people don't know there's 4 tube preamp circuits in it,
Oh.
and there's a relay that switches between them, so you can actually select the different actual tube preamp circuits.
Oh, neat.
And then all the pots are motorized, so they're all actual, analog pots. And then there's a DSP section, but everybody thought that, well, they didn't like that part very much. But for me, it's great because I don't have it up right now, but if I plug into it and take the line out of the output, I've got 4 programmable tube preamps as a preamp stage, which is, I'm going to mess around with that and this and see if I can come up with a winning combination. That's if I ever get back to actually playing guitar more than once a year.
Well, it definitely takes some messing around. I went down the rabbit hole the very first night I had bias effects. I sat there for probably a couple hours going through all the presets and having way too much fun.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah,
There's a lot of neat stuff.
it's amazing
Yeah.
what you can do.
We've been.
I remember-
sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I remember I used to work at a guitar shop in North Vancouver. It was originally called Richards Rare Guitars, and then it was Calder Music. But I remember I don't even know how, because this is like before the internet. But I came across this white paper on modeling, and I read this, and I was like, "This is amazing! You're going to be able to sit here one day, and you're going to flick a switch on your guitar, and you're going to have a Les Paul or a Strat or
Yeah.
or acoustic guitar or whatever." And I was trying to convince my friend who's across the counter, no way, that's never going to happen. And now it's like, it's just crazy what they've done with modeling. They model the actual individual electronic components and how they react in the circuit. It's amazing. So
Oh yeah.
good time to be alive.
I was going to say we've worked on some projects here where I've recorded Ryan for a band or a project called Vinyl Hampton, and we recorded all the guitar parts for that here using bias effects, and was it up for a Grammy?
We found out this week that we did not actually make it.
Right.
They sent out this big notification saying no. Try again next year.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for coming out, but no.
That project features some crazy good musicians from largely UNT, University of North Texas graduates, and nobody knew any different.
Well, there's the thing. Yeah, the audio and music industry is full of stories. I remember being at the AES show one year. This is some years back, and they had a booth for TDK Cobalt cassette tape
Oh,
versus compact disc, and it was a double blind listening test. And I think it was something like 3 or 4% of the people could tell the difference.
Oh,
yeah.
awful.
Yeah, well, we've all been. Most of us have been there that have been in a recording studio, sitting there, and it's 3 a.m. and you're turning the EQ knob and hearing a difference, and then you realize it's not switched into the signal path.
That's
And then,
right.
it's time to go home at that point.
That's right. Oh man. Well, I wonder, and Caleb, you can let us know. I wonder if this is a good point to wrap this up. We're it's been a good hour and a bit. We've recorded a song essentially, and one of these live streams we are going to schedule something like that where we have musicians all over the world contribute to a tune, and we'll put it together live on a stream, and we'll do a good job promoting that and getting it out to the masses so that everybody can join and have their say.
One of the interesting parts about that is the new session wire that we're on right now makes that process so much easier, because you can have all of the individuals online and you can communicate in session chat and make sure everybody's ready to go, and do all of the prep and the organizing right on session wire, not having somebody on Facebook Messenger over there and somebody SMS over there and email and blah blah blah. I mean, it's all right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can plan the whole thing, and you can see when people are online, you can see when they're ready to go, and it's pretty exciting stuff, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and especially if you get the mobile thing up and running and you've got people in different time zones and people are traveling, at airports or whatever, they can always tune in and be involved.
Exactly.
Which
iOS is going to be really the icing on the cake for sure. And there's some producers, and there's one in particular I'm thinking of in Nashville that like using a stream on an iPad in a vocal booth, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
So this opens up all kinds of interesting opportunities for doing that kind of thing.
Well, and I don't know if you know that this camera, this one right here, that's actually plugged into my other computer, and so the band cam is running on another computer visiting this session. It struck me last night that having an alternate camera would be great.
That's a great idea. I was wondering who Bandcam was. They weren't really commenting very much.
No, it's my other computer.
Right on. Well, it's been awesome, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to doing a whole bunch more of these live streams, because nothing explains what we're doing like this. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody in this live stream yesterday commented a few years ago this would have been like black magic or something. So,
Yeah, true.
or
Yeah.
maybe not black magic, but magic.
I think that's what they said. Witchcraft? Witchcraft.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
That's what it was, yeah. Either way. Same thing.
Same thing.
All right. Well, thanks, Robin.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
We will see everybody in the next live stream. There's one happening this afternoon, and it'll likely just be me sitting in front of my computer doing some mix tweaks. You can join in. And Robin, are you going to be there?
Yeah, I will definitely be there. And
Okay.
maybe we should have a turkey cam for our friends in the U.S.
A turkey cam. That's right. It's Thanksgiving today. Oh, here's somebody's wants to join right now.
Oh, really? I'll
Yeah.
let him in.
All right. Just as we're wrapping up, hey, Raul, how are you?
Hey, welcome.
We were just about to wrap up here. We recorded a song live using SessionWire in real time, not live, not live, but in real time. So yeah, we got to get you on board, Raul. I've been, we've been in touch back and forth for a long time, so we'll get you set up with this. Yeah, I think that's it for today, though.
All right.
Cool.
Well, sounds good.
Okay.
Anyone out there in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving.
That's right. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll be up here working through tomorrow.
It's a pretty good excuse for us in Canada to have another Thanksgiving dinner anyway.
Yeah. That's
I
right.
think I'm gonna go get some pumpkin pie.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks everyone.
See
See you next time.